All right, welcome back. We're going to do a second type of import. The last training video talked about importing when you printed out your cover sheet and placed it on top of your receipts and your other documentation and scanned it as one PDF. Some people don't like to do that. What they'll do is they'll scan their documentation, their receipts into multiple PDFs, and you can import the cover sheet directly from Excel. So that's what we're going to try to do with this one. We'll do it this way. We'll pretend that the cover sheet that I got is an Excel form, and I'll show you that process in order to submit an expense report. So we will start by going down to our import button. Okay, we use our browse as we did in the other ones. Now I'm going to pick this expense report here, but we're going to pretend it is an Excel file. Okay, so that's what we'll do it that way. We'll pretend it is an Excel file. Again, I'm going to tell it it's Ambridge, and now because it is the cover sheet, quote unquote, the import reporting form itself, the expense reporting form, we're still going to tell it that it's a payable invoice. Okay, so it's Ambridge, it's a payable invoice, it's quote unquote my Excel spreadsheet. I'll add. It's over here. We're ready to go, so I'm going to import it. It's done, and so now I always do this. And I think I just hit the back button. I go back to make sure it's over here using, and the reason that's what I do first. You do the cover sheet first. Go back, get it using, because it does take the computer some time. And now let's go get our documentation, our receipts, and get this so that we can attach these two together before we fill out our allocations. Okay, so I'm going to go back to import. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to browse, but this time I've got 4 receipts. Okay, so I'm going to click. I'm going to hold my control button down. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to open all 4 of those at one time. If it works, there they all are. You must say that they have to be the same company. I'll say they're Ambridge, but this time instead of payable invoice, they are other documents, receipts, documentation, backup come in as other documents if you're bringing them in by themselves. Okay, you click add, and please do us all a favor. Okay, didn't take other documents. Then we'll say add. When they come in over here, I have to say import all because I've used these before. Do your auditors a favor. Click this little box right here. It means combine all these separate PDFs into one document. It's easier for you, it's easier for us. And I'll show you why in just a moment. So we're going to click that, and we're going to say import. Do not import the cover sheet and the documents and then combine them, because it puts the expense report cover sheet in the middle, and it's hard to audit that. And I will show you somewhere down the road how we audit. Okay, so that's done. So I'm going to again, do not use web-based directional tools. Stay inside YOOZ. I'm going to go back, and you can see now. Okay, here's my expense report form. It's right here, and it's through using the optical character reader reading it, and now my other documents are being read. So I'm going to go in up here. Okay, please, the first thing you should always do, and it's one of the biggest reasons that I have to reject expense reports back, is people forget to attach their backup to their cover sheet. Do that first. Attach, attach, attach. And this is how you do it. That's why the button is called attach. If you'll click it, and you say right here, this is why we called it other documents. Now I have a bunch of them in here, but I can go to the one that we did today on 513. That's this one right here. See, it's only one document because I put them all together. If you had imported all 4 of those separately, you would have to click 4 of them. This way, I only click one button because it's got 4 pages all included in one PDF. So what I do is I check that little box. I say add. It comes over here, and I do attach. And the way I know I did attach and I was successful is you now have this tab called Other Documents. So I have my cover sheet, my expense report form, and snugged right behind it are my 4 receipts. Okay. And now we do the allocation the exact same way. All right, I've got everything. I've spent, there's my name, there's the chart of account number, there's my invoice number, there's the invoice date, there's the amount I spent, so I'm now ready to allocate. We're going to pretend I went to some hotels, but we're going to pretend this is just corporate. So we're going to expense corporate. Again, if you're expensing hotels, you use hotel GLs. You pick the hotel name that you're charging it to, and you just match it up. You got dimensions 1, 2, and 3. And this red number down here has to turn blue, which means you've successfully allocated everything. So I'm going to take my travel expense here. I'm going to dimension 1, corporate, for travel. We'll do this rather quickly. It is right. General lodging, and that's entertainment and meals. General lodging and transportation. I did 1236.76, and I'm allocating it to Ambridge. So I know that's 8,000,001. Okay, and so that's it. I highlight it. There we go. I've got $525 still and 75 cents. I've got $425.75 in meals. So I'm going to come to dimension 1 again for corporate meals and entertainment, CORP. The simplest way to find it. Scroll down till you find meals and entertainment. That's dimension 1. Dimension 2 is how much I spent, $425.75. And again, I'm going to make Ambridge corporate pay for it, 8,000,001. And oops, don't think I got enough zeros in there. 1, and that's Ambridge Hospitality. Now I still have $100. I've allocated over $1,600. I still have $100 in employee relations. So I'm going to come over here and type corp again. And I know what that one is. It's 6,027 right there. Dimension 1, dimension 2 is going to be $100. And dimension 3 is Ambridge Corporate. I'm just going to type AIMBRID. There it is, Ambridge Hospitality LLC. And I'm ready to go. Okay. I've got my cover sheet. I've got my backup. I've allocated in dimension 1. I've got all my allocations in dimension 2. I've got all my allocations in dimension 3, okay? And so I'm going to hit submit. I'm going to uncheck my box. When I hit confirm, Jamie Lee is going to get an email saying it has an expense report she has one to approve and use, and we will go for there. I'm going to hit confirm, and it should go on its way. When I go back to my home screen, it should no longer be on the left side under my documents. It's not there anymore. It's over here on the right side. It's owned by Jamie Lee now because she has to approve. Okay, that ends this section or this training video on how to import a cover sheet which is separate from the documentation. Thank you.